Hello everybody, welcome to New Rephrase. We have today something a little bit different. We'll be looking at ChatGPT, the OpenAI artificial intelligence, and we will have 3 repair scenarios and we'll try to use it as a helping hand in repairing electronic devices. Okay, let's see if ChatGPT can help us repair the bootloader. So we make a new chat here, okay. Don't type just one thing in, try different. If you don't get a right answer, just try something else in a different kind of, from a different kind of angle or so. Okay, I'm typing. I have already made some notes, so that I don't have to think about too much what I already. Okay, we gotta cut that out. No tone. Okay, I have to be honest with you, this command for the Windows repair I tried a couple of different times. I wasn't always satisfied. There was always some proper information, but not everything, always parts missing. So in this kind of way, which I typed this in, I got the full list of how I really can repair a bootloader, and everything is there and should work. That's very satisfying. I think software-based, and maybe for programming and stuff, that's really a good opinion. And yeah, let's get back to the scene. As you can see, that's what we wrote here, and we get some valid, good quality information. We have to enter disk parts. So first we're going to boot from a disk or USB drive. Then you go to troubleshoot, open command prompt, etc., etc. The list disk, and well, I'm not going to go through that step by step. It's just for an example. And then we also have that boot rec, fix boot, and the other commands. We have also that command which are coming afterwards, after we assign the drive letter, and that should be anything what we kind of need, which looks good. So we have that CD, where you go to the AV partition, Microsoft boot, ren bcd old, yeah, good. Okay, I think scenario 1, repairing Windows computer, was successful. If you don't get the right answer, just try a couple of times and you get different types of answers, and try to provide as much information as possible. So, okay, that's it for step 1. Okay, let's move over to scenario 2. We have a Nintendo Switch which isn't working, and we don't know all the parts, the main board and stuff, and we want to know how to get informations for parts on the board. So here we have a Nintendo Switch board, just as an example, just as we have something visual to get a hold onto. So okay, we have our main board. It's not working, maybe liquid damage, who knows, doesn't matter. And I'd like to know what parts we have, and yeah, identify some parts. For this, we're going back to chat OpenAI. I'm going to click new chat. To get service status, whatever that means. Come up with some text here. I'm going to copy paste this. So provide some information about a Nintendo Switch mainboard and its power management chips. Let's say we have a power management issue and want to know where or what chips are involved or components are involved in charging, delivering the machine with power. Okay, let's just hit enter. Can wait a couple of seconds. I think I'm gonna move in the meanwhile my picture. Okay, endless information, good. I'm just gonna let it finish. Okay, now we have our second scenario. Okay, let's move to the beginning. The Nintendo Switch is a popular gaming console, blah blah, okay. Nintendo Switch mainboard and its power management chips. Please note the specific details may vary depending on the console's hardware. revisions and update the release after knowledge of stuff in September. So after September 21, there is no ChatGPT doesn't know anything after that. Mainboard overview. Okay, we have CPU, GPU storage, power management chips. The power management chips on the Nintendo Switch mainboard play a crucial role in blah blah blah. Okay, so here we have our BQ chip. Interesting. This chip manufactured by Texas Instruments is responsible for regulating charging, or fast charging, providing the necessary voltage and current to charge the console's battery. It also incorporates safety features to protect against overcharging, overheating, and short circuit. Good. So power regulation and charging. So if you have that charging chip doesn't work, you won't be able to power on your Switch. It's not just a charging chip. It also delivers at the boot process the power. Good. Interesting. Then we have that M92 chip. Power management integrated circuit, PMIC, chip developed by NVIDIA, handles power delivery to various components. So this chip is delivering power to all other components. Spreads all the power to the CPU and GPU, APU. Good. Other components, system on SZO-T chip, out from power management chip. I think that's not bad. Okay, that's a little bit of information. Is it helpful? I think so. I mean, it's not a free guide where it tells you, well, do this, do that, measure this, measure that. I tried what I did try. Let me switch the scene. I did try to ask a lot of questions about, can you give you diode mode readings and something like that. Where do I have to measure to get the input and output? That doesn't work very well. Okay, let's go to the third scenario. We have an iPhone 7, which has audio IC issues. We have a grayed out button, as we all know. That's a common issue because of the flexing and so on. Let's pretend we don't have much information about it. And what's up with the iPhone 7 and audio issues? So scenario 3, let's try that out. Switching scenes again. So iPhone, or let's ask him if he knows if this is a common issue. Common. Okay. Okay, the iPhone 7 and audio IC integrated circuit issues is a known problem. Okay, Apple, it's a known problem. Issues is a known problem that affects the audio functionality of the devices. Symptoms: sound during full cast, speaker phone not working, microphone not working, no sound or distorted sound during media playback, grayed out voice memos. Okay, the audio IC issue typically caused by fault or damage of the audio IC chip on the iPhone's logic board. To address this problem, there are a few potential solutions. We start and update software, check audio settings. So software based again, reset all settings. We want to be sure that it's not a hardware issue, so we're gonna first try some logical steps and look if there's maybe a hardware issue or there is a software issue or something like that. Restore update firmware. Seek professional repair. Okay, seek professional repair. Good. Good. Let's try something different again. I have my ZXW software, which has already opened the iPhone 7 board. Let's just ask him about some components. If we can ask him something about U3101, which is the audio chip. Does he know something about it let's say we have found that pad and it's missing, or we just want some information about it. Try to ask it. Okay, let's hit enter. Okay, there's something coming up. That's interesting. Here we have audio IC/DCs, a common issue. Also, ChatGPT knows that. Well, there's a lot of information about the iPhone 7 more, but when did it came out? 2016? Not sure about it. Okay, I'm not going to read all of this, but specialized integrated circuit design specifically for audio processing mobile devices. In case of the iPhone 7, LCD 3101 ICs can sometimes develop faults or suffer from damage, leading to audio-related problems like sound during focus. Okay. Surface mount chip located the board of the iPhone 7 near the audio-related components. Repairing or replacing the U3101 requires specialized skills, equipment, small micro soldering techniques, and working with delicate circuitry. Okay, yeah, that's good. Let's get some other random part. And what do you know about? What do you know about? Let's ask him if he knows about this here, U2501. Switch to window. Okay, provide information about the U2501 on the iPhone 7 board. Logic board. Hit enter. Okay, didn't find anything. Let's try something else. Let's ask about this chip, GNSS-RF. I think that has to do something with satellite. What's the name? What's the name? This, I know that. Something to do with location, receiver, frequencies, stuff. Let's try to maybe know some information about this chip. I know that it's not the proper name of the chip. It has, well, here we have a number, BCM4773. We could also look that up, but let's just try to different. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna copy that because I'm always typing the same. We're gonna change that with GNSS_RF. And what the think? He knows it. Global Navigation Satellite System Radio Frequency. Specific details, technical specification of the GNSS-RF chip on the iPhone 7 logo board may vary. We're designed to support various satellite systems, including GPS, Galileo, Baidu. Yeah, GPS functionality. Good. That's kind of helpful, isn't it? You have the chip on the board. It looks a bit strange. As we know, also, iPhone 7 audio chip can give you sometimes a boot loop It's just audio chip, but it can prevent you from boot your device properly. So, as I always said, visual inspection is key. Good. I think that's it. I think we're gonna wrap this up. Blah blah blah. Okay, let's wrap this up. We have gave three scenarios, real-time scenarios, which every repair technician knows or maybe heard already. Yeah, iPhone 7 audio IC issues, Nintendo Switch mainboard issues, finding some components, parts, and the Windows UEFI bootloader repair, which was very accurate. I think that ChatGPT may help you a little bit. It's not maybe as maybe more for beginners, but to provide some information about some specific parts. Sometimes I think it can be helpful, and yeah. We've just done a little bit, we haven't looked up much. Sometimes we don't get answers, sometimes we are provided with some kind of useful, more or less information. And yeah, let me know what you think, and I hope you enjoy the video. Maybe you're gonna take yourself a look, or you have already, and if you just wanna maybe you just came by and want to see how other people work with that, or try to figure out how you get some information out of ChatGPT. And yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and maybe hit a thumbs up if you like what you saw and want to see more of that content. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Goodbye.